Hey everybody, Dean here from Dean Scale Model Zone. Gonna do a little stash update. What I've got in the past week now, not just Wednesday. But anyways, I work weeknights, and then I try and use the weekends to catch up on my videos. Um, and so anyways, I'm gonna show you what I got in the past week. Um, including what I picked up at NNL East last weekend. Had a really great time. So yeah, let me get you turned around here, and then I'll show you what I picked up, what I added to my workbench and stash ads. So stand by, and I'll get you turned around, and then I'll show you what I got. All right. So one thing my wonderful wife found at one of the shops she goes to. I had been looking for this and I didn't know what to call it, but it's a tea strainer, I guess. But anyways, I've seen this used by several other modelers when they apply their flocking or embossing powder on the interiors for the floors. It's a nice little basically it helps strain the flocking or the powder, and then as you tap it and then sprinkle it all over your I think a lot of people prefer to use a thinned out white glue or a very wet base paint what's going to go under it. The flocking typically is colored what you want to end up using. Embossing powder, from what I understand, can be then airbrushed to the color you want. So anyways, yeah, this is a really cool tool. She found it one of the, I think near us here in Maryland, Delaware. It was at one of the Amish stores, made in China. I don't think it's made by the Amish, but anyways, so that's one tool I'm really going to look forward to trying out. While at NNL East, I've heard, I can't find without ordering it online, but Mr. Hobby's leveling thinner. But at NNL East, Model Car World was there, or model, yeah. They were there, and they were selling their new leveling thinner, mild retarder thinner to. I did not get this signed by Marcos Cruz, like Frank Steffens did from Frank's Model Works. I'll have to maybe have Marcos sign this for me next weekend at the Mama's Club in Mid-Atlantic NNL. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. And from what I saw on Model Car World, he did a video. It can be used on quite a few, almost most solvent based. And I think I even watched him use it to thin the AK acrylics. So I'm looking forward to using that. Also at NNL East, they give you every year, they give you a red swag bag, and inside the swag bag, they usually have these from the Model Car Garage usually makes these, and they throw these in their model, the photo etched model or license plate frames for your model cars. They even give you a little license plate here, but it says Showtime on the one plate, and on the other plate it says, what does it say? Oh, on both of them it says Showtime. So, yeah. Inside the swag bag was also the advertisement for next year's NNL East, and the next year's theme is the 63rd anniversary of 1963. So 1963 vehicles, and then the sub theme is USA 250th anniversary. So red, white, and blue vehicles. I have a feeling I know what I'm going to see a lot of. There's a lot of race cars with the red, white, and blue paint scheme, so we'll probably see a lot of those. I'm going to see what I can come up with for either one of these themes. So again, April 25th, 2026. Go ahead and plan it now. Keep an eye on their website, because they usually on the Facebook group as well. They'll make an announcement if you wanted to stay at the hotel. They usually give you a really good rate. We stayed Friday night this year, and it was a really good rate. So anyways, also at NNL East, in the swag bag, they included these cups this year. The past couple of years, there was different things. They had pens one year. They had an assortment of different things. Last year, I also got like a lapel pin that said NNL East on it. I think Frank Steffen on Frank's Model Works channel showed what no, it was Mark Batson. Mark Batson, who came up from South Carolina, from Hobby Do 007 came up, and he showed some other things that he bought from their merchandise table. Like I said, some of those things they throw in the swag bag. So this year's swag bag edition was a cup, and an at least official pen and paintbrush cup. So got that. As far as kits, I had not gotten this yet, so I grabbed. I have got all the other. I have the Camaro and I have the VW bus, so I grabbed the Sheriff Hopper's 85 Chevy K5 Blazer. I plan on building it per the show. Got a diorama in mind for that. Let's see, what else did I get there? I also picked up this VW bus from Revell. Looking forward to building this sometime in the. I have somebody in mind for this. Looks like it has a lot of nice detail. Yeah. I have a couple of the others. I think it's Hasegawa's pickup version, and the Revell's. I do have the Revell's camper version, and I also have the Revell's Jägermeister panel van. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. So this one I have somebody in mind for this one, and then also this week I didn't get it at NNL East, but I saw this online, and I was like, oh my goodness, I gotta have this. I saw this and I got it much cheaper online than I did see it at the previous shows. So, but it's, yeah, to me is Lexus LFA. It's similar to kind of similar to their current LC 500, my dream car. Well, this would really be the dream car, but anyways, yeah, it's a detailed kit. It has engine and everything. Even comes with some photo etch parts with it. I don't know if, yeah, nothing on the back. So got my Lexus LFA, and this one metal plated and photo etched parts. Also has metal transfers. So yeah, that's what I added to my stash. One more thing. When you're at a show, don't turn down some of these. I got this one, and this is a 1/43 scale, and I looked on the bottom and it said partially assembled for $5, and I was like, don't be afraid to take a look at these, because it says partially assembled, but when I looked at it, everything is still on the tree, on the sprue. Decals are all looking good. tire, everything's still, the tires are still sealed. And the only thing done to it was painted, I'm assuming, by those little bottles of acrylics that came with it. So I'll just drop this in some the strip tank, throw a little, maybe start with alcohol. If that doesn't work, move on to something else. But yeah, it's a complete kit for $5. I mean, maybe for the next small scale group build that somebody does, we'll see. But yeah, don't be afraid to check out some of these that say partially assembled. One of the I got earlier this year at another show was the not the Star Trek Enterprise, but one of it was one of those Tim Allen's the space movie he did. That was a funny movie, and I forget what they called their spaceship, but I got that in there, and it said it was partially assembled, and really not a whole lot was done with it, and I got it for a really good price, and it was a really hard kit to find. So, like I said, I build a little bit of everything in the scale model zone, including sci-fi, armor, and this and that. So, but that's what I added to my stash. And this weekend coming up, let me go get the flyer for that. I am a member of the Mamas Club, Maryland Automotive Modelers Association, and on May the 10th, we have our Mid-Atlantic NNL coming next Saturday. So if you'd like to meet me, I'll probably be there at the registration table, or helping the club host the show. Our main theme is 60s drag cars. Sub theme is Mopars, and we usually have a really nice turnout of vendors, really good prices, and we even have for the the kids up to age 12, a make and take table, so they get to make, and in the past I've even seen them make their model there, the snap togethers usually, and they enter it. Some of them have even entered it in the junior category, because honestly, I mean, not a lot. Those categories don't usually get filled a lot. So anyways, we have really nice raffle prizes. So if you're interested in looking for more details, the directions our address is all right here. So yeah, that's about all I got, and I probably bored you enough now with some of the stuff. All right, so that's all I've got for now. Y'all take care. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed, and thank you very much for the thumbs ups and the comments. I appreciate it. I do read them all, and I try to. I don't have that many subscribers really yet, so I can still read and respond to most of the comments. I tried to do my best. Like I said, I'm usually only making videos on the weekends, provided I have time, because I do work weeknights, and pretty wiped out between that and stuff. So all right, thank you all very much. Appreciate everybody out there. Don't forget, when you get a chance, find some time to get into your scale model zone. All right, this is Dean signing out. You all take care and be nice to one another out there. All right, bye-bye.